So getting on that plane and was
happy to have you
forced.
along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And that is over the back to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go set.
Off of play action, Darnold. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bobby Brown. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. You look at this Steeler defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The Bengals at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Darnold now to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. To throw is Darnold. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
They work now on 2nd and 9. On play action. Love to throw. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
Green jack. Set. 10 black. Set.
Love now. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change, when all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome Cincinnati. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday night primetime. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First play and a first pass coming for Darnold. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at the Steeler defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. And here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. The deep to return it is Marcus Jones. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Strike it, strike it. Ready, ready. 33. Yep, ready.
First carry here for Ken Walker. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Ready. 60 red.
Love looking to throw it. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
21 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Down. Ready.
Now Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook.
So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. You talk about this Bengals defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Mason Graham in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 10. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bengals take over first and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of them.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. The Bengals are 2-4 here in the first half of the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game, and those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence, and they feel like they can continue to get better.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on first and 10. Darnold. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21.
Brings up second and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And this is incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Sets up 4th down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there. but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Darnold to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. There he goes, left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
Now it's Darnold. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
1st and 10 at the 16.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And a result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Darnold. And he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
3 brings up 2nd and goal.
He is stonewalled at the 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Taylor again. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown Bengals. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Chris Boswell set to
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
45, set.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Okay, right?
At the 40-yard line.
Watch out there. 50 series. Set, ready, set.
Play fake. Here's Love. Now open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready up. Here we go. Set. Yellow. Ready.
Walker not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is,
touchdown! George Pickens, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. McManus now for the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. A good pickup there at 22.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
As
down.
expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
2nd and 10.
We're going to start. Watch the motion. Watch the motion. Start.
They'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Oh, the ball comes out on on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And here we go on fourth. Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here goes Hut. Red 80.
Here's Darnold. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it.
To Nick Westbrook-Akine. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
And they'll come up second and 7.
At the 24-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now off the bootleg, Darnold. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
A loss of 10 yards.
Bobby Brown drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Red 38. Smash, red.
To the air again, Love. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Ready?
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. Oh, that one well designed as they'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Steelers first down.
Ready, ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A tackle made by Dorian Williams.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cut.
Play action this time with Love. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
18.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here. Ready?
Off the play fake, Love. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Darnold down to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Ready? Ready?
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. And Diggs has it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Bengals first down.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers taken down.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Oh, that is incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to go. It's Darnold. incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On play action. Love to throw. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Dalton Schultz, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Ooh, the juke. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
Open man right side, Myers. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing for the ball as well.
Yeah, this pass broken. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs.
22 needle. Here we go. Cut.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And running with power here. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Love, they go play action now. He'll try and do this himself. He finds his man complete. And Schultz. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Love. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Trying the left side with Walker. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Partner's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defenses only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Now McManus for the extra point. And he missed it. Not only was it wide right, didn't even look to have the distance either. Wow.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At their 49-yard line.
Now Darnold. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, You and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Give them 32 on the play. Boy, another big play late.